Hey guys, so what is up? Red Panda Mining here. How you guys all doing? I hope you're all doing really well and having a really great day. In this video, I am gonna talk about Beam, and this one kind of flew by me. I totally forgot to make a video about this. A couple of community members asked me, Red Panda, where's your Beam video? So here I am. I'm making my Beam video, and essentially Beam Hash 3 is the new algorithm that just happened, well, today as of making this video, and the difficulty has been dropped off a cliff. So it went from essentially 90 million to about 27, but now it is slowly rising because people are seeing it to be pretty profitable. And so throughout this video, guys, I will show you my 1080 Ti rig that's mining Beam Hash 3 right now. I'll talk about Beam and just a bit of an explanation of Beam Hash 3, as well as some mining software that supports Beam Hash 3, okay, for mining, for NVIDIA cards, as well as AMD cards, okay? LolMiner 1.01 supports AMD cards, and there's another one here as well. So I'll talk about that in a second. And finally, then I'll talk about profitability, and I'll show you guys my 1080 Ti rig I'm mining on leafpool.com. I've mined 2.8 Beam in about 2 hours. So that's pretty good. No, 2.5 hours. So I think profitability right there is not too bad, but I think it's going to get worse as the difficulty is rising, but I'll talk about that later. Okay, so what is Beam Hash 3? Essentially, it's another algorithm that Beam has implemented in a hard fork. There have been other algorithms before Beam Hash 3, of course, Beam Hash 1, Beam Hash 2. For those that have been keeping up with Beam, probably already know that. But we can see here, there's a screenshot from a video that there's linked here. I'll have it linked in the description down below, so you guys can watch that if you want to watch a more in-depth video of Beam Hash 3. But essentially, Beam Hash seems to be more memory hardened, okay, memory heavy, and you guys can see by the diagram here, it looks like Beam Hash 1 was more middle ground, Beam Hash 2 was more so towards memory, and now Beam Hash 3 is now even more memory heavy, okay, just like ETH-Hash, Cuckoo algorithms as well. This next slide here, I just want to quickly talk about the Beam proof of work strategy. So they say here, why not change the proof of work every 6 months? Okay, so they say here they want to avoid disruption of the mining ecosystem. They say mining is important, but it is not everything. Stable consensus is the only path to mass adoption. Beam proof of work strategy is to give GPU miners a head start, which is totally true. Looking at the difficulty, you guys can see the big drop here, and as well as make mining as relaxing as possible. It was pretty easy for me to just go ahead and download the latest version of Gminer, put my address in, put the pool address in, and start mining on my 1080 Ti rig. It was pretty easy. When the first ASICs come, make them cheap. Okay, so this last part that he says here, I think ASICs are gonna be eventually coming for Beam, and I want to show a final screenshot here that he says. Final conclusion here, okay? He says here, Beam Hash 3 is easier to implement than Beam Hash 1 and 2, okay? Fits well into 5G memory, 4G and 3G are possible, is made to utilize the memory bandwidth of all current GPUs better than any other Equihash algorithm, is single chip ASIC resistant for the next few years, allows affordable multi-chip ASIC designs. Now, this last part here, I'm going to assume that means that eventually there's going to be ASICs on the Beam Hash 3 algorithm. Mine it up all you guys can right now. GPU miners, get it while you can right now. I'm on it right now. I'm going to see how much Beam I can get. And I know that before, mining Beam was pretty hard on GPUs. It wasn't even profitable as well. But I think now it's pretty good. But we're going to see probably in the next couple months, maybe to a year, that the difficulty for Beam is going to rise even more and more and more. But that depends if anyone's going to make an ASIC for it, if it's financially viable to do that. Okay, so now, guys, I want to talk about the software that's supported for the mining of Beam Hash 3. Okay, so there's Gminer 2.11, released 2 days ago as of making this video. And you guys can see here, it says support Beam Hash 3 algorithm for NVIDIA cards and some other efficiencies here. Link down below. You guys can go ahead, download Gminer for your NVIDIA cards. And yeah, my 1080 Ti rig is using the latest version of Gminer right now. You can see with my overclocks and stuff, I could probably get higher Beam Hash here, but I'm just running it on a lower power limit here because the temperatures I want to keep as low as possible, and it's getting hotter and hotter right now. So I'm only getting about 24.5 sols per second on my 1080 Ti rig, or per 1080 Ti. Okay, so 146 sols per second at about 982 watts. So at the wall, I'm roughly about 1100. I'm gonna say about 1100, 1150 at the wall. Okay, so pretty good, pretty good. All right, so now, okay, so that's G miner. There's also B miner. It says improved performance for Beamhash 3 miner, fixes critical issues that Beamhash 3 miner computes invalid solutions. Okay, so link down below if you guys want to try B miner. I've never used B miner that much, but hey, it might be pretty good. Then there's Law Miner 1.01, and this will work for a few AMD cards. I don't think it'll work for Navi or Vegas, but it looks like they have the Polaris cards here, RX 560 and the RX 580, getting about 11.5 sols, which is, I mean, not that bad. My 1080 Ti does 24, right? So 11.5, and you look at the price per hash, it's like you can buy like 5 of these for a single 1080 Ti or something, or maybe 6, right? Depends how you look at it, but obviously you're going to use a lot more power. Okay, so that's Law Miner, link in the description. And there's also as well Mini Z. Okay, Mini Z also supports Beamhash 3. I haven't tried this one yet, but let me know if you guys want me to try all of these software on a bunch of different cards. Let me know down below. I'm not much of a Beam miner, but I know a lot of community members are, so that might be a cool video to do. Okay, now finally guys, I'm going to talk about profitability, and we go to what to mine right now, and I hit calculate on a 1080 Ti rig, 10 cents kilowatt hour, and we can currently see, oh, I'm going to put in the profitability, current profit and current difficulty. Okay, so we hit calculate there, and we can see that Beam is number 1 on the charts right now, $6.74. I'm making $4 profit revenue right now as of making this video. By the time you guys see this video, I'm suspecting it's gonna go lower. All right, I'm suspecting that the profitability essentially equalize in correlation to the price and the difficulty of Beam. Okay, as more miners are gonna be coming into mining this algorithm or coin, they will essentially see that the profitability will change. You know, it will achieve equilibrium at some point. I'm going to say a couple days, maybe a week, and we'll see if it's profitable after that. But yeah, it's pretty nice right now. I showed you guys my 1080 Ti rig. I have 2.87 Beam now. It's going up pretty fast every 10 minutes. So yeah, it's profitable right now, but again, every new coin that moves to a new algorithm is always going to be profitable right in the beginning. Maybe some people don't know that Beam moved to a new algorithm, and their whole farm or all their GPUs just are still mining on Beamhash 2, and they're just not watching, right? So there's people like that out there, I'm sure. So get in while you still can, right? And I'm in it right now on my single rig. I'm probably going to slowly move over more rigs. Tried to move over my P104 rig, but then it crashed. So I have to figure that out later. So yeah, guys, it's profitable. MinerStat is also showing profitable as well. Looks like it's saying I can get about $7 a day, 16 Beam a day on my 1080 Ti rig. Pretty good, pretty good. And yeah, the network hash rate for Beam, it's pretty low. It's definitely dropped off from, let's see, 1.2 like 2 megasols all the way down to about a quarter of that now. Okay, 524 kilosols. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, but K-sols. Okay, and yeah, so I guess people should start mining on this right now if you guys care about profitability. I'm sure some of you do. Try to spread out the hash rate. I'm doing a bad job of that because I'm mining on leafpool.com right now. So shame on me. Shame on me. Okay guys, well anyways, let me know what you think about Beam, and if you're mining it right now, I'm sure you are. And yeah, it's pretty profitable right now, but we'll see in a couple days, maybe a week, as the network adjustment, difficulty, and price correlation, if it makes sense or not. And we'll see how long it lasts, if FPGAs or ASICs will eventually come on this algorithm. As they said here, they allow affordable multi-chip ASIC designs. Okay, so we'll see about that. Okay, my friends, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, and peace out.